Ooh, hungry. Mini-Puff, could you please bring me an apple?
Yes, Professor Ravenpuff. I'll bring you an
Oh no, friends, Mini-Puff is malfunctioning. Oh, did I mention that Mini-Puff is a robot? Let's just take a look. Mini-Puff, turn around. Better, Mini-Puff?
better.
Robots are pretty amazing if you ask me. They help us in many, many ways. Some robots help us in factories. Some help in operating rooms. Some even clean our homes. Today we'll explore the history of the robot. In 1942, author Isaac Asimov wrote a short story called Runaround. In this science fiction story, Asimov included 3 laws that all robots must follow. If you've watched any sci-fi movies or read any sci-fi stories, you may have already heard them. First law: a robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Second law: a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Third law: a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. These laws have helped inspire many inventors and writers over the years, which has led to both the invention of robots and some very exciting stories and movies, as I mentioned before. In 1954, George Devol invented Unimate, the first digitally programmable robot. Unimate first worked for General Motors, where its job was to move pieces of hot metal. This was a very dangerous job for humans to do, so the invention of Unimate helped keep human workers safer at their jobs. Using a computer to program Unimate, the robot followed a program to repeat the same action over and over again. Another robot, Shaky the robot, was developed between 1966 and 1972, primarily by Charles Rosen. Shaky was special because, unlike robots like Unimate, who had to be told exactly what to do, Shaky could actually think about its actions and make decisions. And unlike any robot in the past, Shaky was mobile and could navigate through different rooms and around obstacles. Did humans wait until the 20th century to make robots? Robots that use computer technology, yes, but robots of other varieties, no. Around 400 BCE, the Greek mathematician Archytas built a mechanical bird to better understand how birds fly. The mechanical bird was made of wood. It had 2 sets of wings and a point at the front that resembled a beak, and it was powered by steam. Most likely, water was added here, then heated to boiling. And just like in a tea kettle, once the sphere filled with enough steam, the steam would escape quickly and project the mechanical bird forward, possibly up to 200 meters. That's further than 2 football fields. The wings on the bird would even flap. Unimate has many descendants. Mechanical arms are used in all sorts of places now. But Unimate's earliest ancestor is known as the Claw. From around 213 BCE, it was a giant hand that would swoop down and grab ships right out of the water. It was based partly on Archimedes' lever. I'm winking inside, but you can't tell. Leonardo da Vinci, my favorite artist of all time, is famous for his ideas and inventions. In 1515, he presented a mechanical lion to the King of France. The lion could walk and its chest opened to present flowers. Just like our little robot vacuums today, like a Roomba, people of the past made mechanical robots that could help around the house. Around 200 BCE, Philon of Byzantium invented a robot that once someone placed a cup in one of her hands, would mix water and wine to create a beverage. She had two compartments holding the different liquids. Both had pipes that led to a pitcher in one of her hands. When a thirsty person wanted a drink, they would simply place a cup on the plate in her other hand, and this would trigger her to release liquids from both compartments into the pitcher, and then she would pour a drink. You may have a toy robot or two right now. Have you played with Botley, Sphero, Cublets? All are types of robot. In 1774, a Swiss watchmaker named Pierre-Jacques Duros made a robot that could write. And he made it look like a 3-year-old little boy. It looks just like a little doll. This robot can write anything up to 40 characters long because it is programmed to know how to shape each letter. Not bad for a 240-year-old little robot. The history of robots is long, and they have come a long way. Some people are worried they may take over someday, but that's just absurd. We all see Minnie Puff. She's as kind and as...
Malfunction.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Gentle as can be. What's that?